Yes, people, big up. Welcome to the ones that are on time. Got a little bit of an Egal issue at the moment. He needs to charge his phone and all sorts, you know. Big up to all the unemotional Arsenal fans out there that are, you know, collective thoughts. Couldn't they, let's see what he has to say in it and all that. But other than that, smash the likes. LB, before we get into all of that stuff, Dap sent me a little song. I don't know if you know what it is, but kind of reminds me about when I had feelings about a certain player called Frankie de Jong. And because of you now, and that's a little bit, I'm kind of hoping, right, that it doesn't happen. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Florian. Oh, art thou Florian? I believe you're looking for a new football club, my mate. Hey, England, Manchester, Etihad, this Stade will be playing Champions League football next year, my friend. Yeah, how about you take a little 2-2 Ryanair jet from Leverkusen over to Manchester. We'll get you a nice hotel stay. Little 2-2 medical, £300,000 a week. Couple bonuses thrown in there. 2-2 Ballon d'Or in a couple years. Champions League. Happy days. You want to go Bayern Munich. Little 2032 Bayern Munich driller. Happy days, we get the next up-and-coming star. How about it, Florian? Florian. How art thou, Florian? Smash the likes up, man. Come on. I'm fucking seshed off my head.
You get to go, I mean.
That's what happens when you beat Villa.
How do you like your eggs, Florian?
Oh shit.
Yeah, you beat Villa 2-1. And you fucking start moving mad, innit?
What's drawn?
It's a bit tough, yeah. I'm wearing the same fucking.
I didn't even know that existed until yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I think my man showed me it. So it's just like it is what it is, man. But nothing tastes sweeter than arrogant Arsenal fans getting pissed up. Do you know what I mean? Like nothing by PSG. That's all that is, isn't it? So I'm just saying, how are you lot doing though? How are you lot doing?
Oh, Arsenal forever, whatever the weather. Oh, I don't even know the song, bro.
Yeah, you do. Like you definitely do know the song, man.
Hey, they had to dunk on us in our stadium. You get me? So that's the only reason why I heard that. You got, but hey, it's looking real spooky for Arsenal right now. That's what I've got to say.
Did you manage to charge your phone? Or is it still going off?
It's on 2%. I'm in my car. Let's see if it works, bro.
Fair enough. Did you turn the engine on?
Yeah, it's on. What you
Fair
guys saying?
I mean,
obviously, all you guys are all smiles seeing Arsenal lose to PSG, but the tie is nowhere near done. I'm still confident, and you know what? There were some poor performances, and some good performances from the PSG players. You got to give it up to them. Nuno Mendes surprised the hell out of me. The way that he was all over the pitch. I think he was man of the match, not Vitinha. What do you call it? Donnarumma, great saves. I thought both goalkeepers were actually really good. And then we could talk about the Odegaards and everything else in a bit, but from the Arsenal side, I thought Declan Rice still did his job and showed why he should be playing as an 8 and not as a 6. He was doing so much. We missed Partey though. Partey not playing messed up our whole team. Simply put, he shouldn't have got that yellow card versus Real Madrid. He messed up. There's so much more I can get into.
I kind of agree. I kind of agree with you in that sense. But at the end of the day, yeah, you lost.
Hey, PSG could have had more. That's the way.
They could have had more. The thing is, you could have got back into the game as well. You had 2 very, very good chances through Trossard and Martinelli, yeah. But you know what is, yeah, Egal, you know what the maddest thing is, Egal, yeah? I don't have nothing against you, my bro. Because you know what it is? Like, you ride, pause, by the way. Like, you go I need to find them. Strong. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, I believe you when you say stuff. Do you get what I mean? Where I'm just trying to find hooks more time a little bit. You know, he was on his channel earlier. I could have maybe went on there and had a little bit of a discussion, but it's hooks for me. Do you know what I mean? So I have to applaud you, Egal. But I was just going to ask as well, Egal, if you don't mind. You know those apologies you was asking from other people? Will we be receiving the same apologies next week when you go out?
Nah, we're not going out. We're not going out. We're still in a strong position to go and win. It's only one goal. One goal can change the whole tie. It's not a thing where it's like we're 3 goals down at the Emirates. It could have been worse, but at the same time, you got to look at it from the perspective of going into the second leg with a 1-goal deficit is not a ridiculous deficit that you can't come back from. I'm not looking at this saying we can't come back. We did not play well, and PSG played really well for the first 20 minutes, and they still only beat us by 1-0. So fair play to them. But I'm not going into the second leg looking at an inferiority complex, because it was not down to pressure. It was not down to mentality. They were just better at executing for 20 minutes. And in football, in these kind of games, semifinals, Champions League, one mistake can cost you the whole game. But Thomas Partey being back, our midfield being full strength next game, I'm confident, man. I'm not these people who are quitting after half a leg saying it's over.
Is it over, Lewis?
Nah.
It's not over yet, but they're at a big disadvantage. And I don't really expect PSG to turn it around.
1 goal is not a big disadvantage.
No, I mean, going to an actual fortress. And also the way that front three played against your defense, the way that midfield played against yours, I still believe PSG are going through. I'm not going to say the tie's over. It is only 1-0, but I didn't see anything from that first leg to make me think, oh, PSG might be in a bit of trouble in the second leg. No. I think PSG could get a second and kill you guys off.
What about the fact that Thomas Partey didn't play?
Yeah, that's what's fucked you, and that's what's put you in this disadvantage.
That was a massive L, man.
But hey, it will be interesting, because I was told when you win the Champions League, you'll tell me how much of a small club Chelsea is. If Arsenal don't win the Champions League, I guess we can have a similar conversation about Arsenal.
Always running your agendas. I get it.
Hey, come on, man. Coming from you, I'm sure you understand.
Okay, getting back to LB, what were you saying? Because LB seems very balanced here.
Don't do LB now.
No,
LB. You see the mind games he's doing. I feel like he's trying to move like Palpatine, and you don't need to be on that. You're not Luke Sky. I mean, you're not Anakin Skywalker right now. You know what I mean? You don't need to turn into Darth Vader. You know, look at the bright. You know, join what do they call it again? The what side again? What side is it on Star Wars?
The dark side. The dark side.
No. What's the other side? What's the other side called?
The dark side.
Believe in the Force. Believe in the Force, or come to the light, or something like that. Please, LB. The response is very key right now.
Obviously, it is an L, and I think going to Paris with a loss is a terrible, terrible result. Obviously, and I don't think you'll overturn it. I think that Paris will now go through. Thomas Partey being out is the biggest L for you in that first leg, because you couldn't transition the ball very well at all. Front line useless. Martinelli, Trossard, both useless. Declan Rice is not a 6. We all knew that anyway, but he's definitely not a 6. Yeah, like it's just an L.
Do you reckon that Arsenal fans have been a little bit too confident? Or
yeah, 100%. Because I've watched PSG a few times, man. They're a good side, you know. The way they move the ball in the midfield, that midfield for me is probably the best in the world. Yeah, and then they've got like the forward players of Dembele, Doué, Kvaratskhelia, Barcola off the bench. Yeah, well, they're fucking unbelievable. And they've got Luis Enrique. I've seen Arsenal fans on Twitter saying that before the game, Arteta's a better manager than Enrique.
That's another thing that bro you just touched on. Benches. Yo, that Arsenal bench.
Yeah,
they ain't got no one to turn to bar Wanyeri, and Wanyeri only got to come on in the 90th minute. That made no sense to me. You could have had Odegaard off at 45. Like, you have very limited changes you could make. That's the only one that I thought, okay, like, bring on Wanyeri, he could do something. 90th minute. The hell's he
but
gonna do with that time?
listen, nobody's making excuses. Their bench was much better because their team is fully fit. When your team's fully fit, you're gonna have a strong bench. It's just a fact.
No, like we know injuries, all of that, but yeah, your bench, not a lot to turn to. You could have at least brought on the only available bench option that would be worrying going forward. You could have brought him on with a bit more time to spare. That's why, like, I'm again looking at Arteta, and if you guys don't go through, I'm gonna ask the question: how long are you gonna go through all of this without thinking the manager shouldn't be the guy to change? Because I feel like with some Arsenal fans, like players can go, and like that's fine if it pushes you further forward. Directors can go if it pushes you further forward. Why can't the manager go to push you further forward?
Because I don't think the manager's the problem. We watched that game. We know exactly what the issue is. It's the attack. The attack was the part of the game which we were poor in. Every other
Did
part we
Mourinho
had.
have to go back into midfield?
Yeah, because there's no other options. If you think he was gonna start somebody else in the midfield, who would he have played?
Couldn't you play Lewis Skelly in there? No.
People are saying play Lewis Kelly in midfield, and then you're taking out another player from left back and putting somebody else. It's just I don't think it works that simply.
Timber could go left back. You could put Ben White right back. Couldn't that work?
You're asking for Ben White to go up against Kvaratskhelia for 90 minutes. That's crazy, bro.
Timber didn't do well.
Timber did better than most people. I think they're overrated. People are overrating the first 20 minutes. First 20 minutes he did amazing, but outside of that, he held them quite well.
By the way, your I don't know what happened to your audio, but your audio it was fine until did you move it?
Yeah, it might just be the signal falling a little bit. It might come back up.
No, I agree. I think that's what Lewis said. I think they should have played Skelly in the middle because, right, what you ended up with a situation where your midfield was just completely unbalanced. Declan Rice is not a 6 man. Yeah, by playing him in the 6, you then had no one in that sort of like half space role to sort of link the play. You're seeing because Marino for me was a ghost the whole game. He didn't really get involved. Odegaard did nothing. Then you ended up seeing Odegaard dropping really deep to get the ball. Well, you need Odegaard up the pitch, so then that took away from his game. That your front three were useless. I don't know, man. I think he should have risked Skelly in the middle. I think he got it wrong.
I think
that's two midfielders that didn't need to be there. Odegaard shouldn't have even started, and fucking Marino's been cooking up top. Just leave him there. Why change that?
As bad as Odegaard is, like I call him B-Odegaard or Smellegaard because he was stinking up the place. He weren't doing nothing in that game. But let's be real. He has to start. He's their captain, but it's shameful, isn't it? Their captain.
But that's a problem. How is he still their captain, man? It's 2025.
That's on Arteta. That's on Arteta, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? And in the big moments, when you need your capo, when you need your creative spark, your 10, your creative 8, whatever you want to call him, he goes missing time after time. You know what I'm saying? So going into that PSG fixture, they've got real problems because Vitinha, for me, he was bossing it from deep. You know what I'm saying? And there were certain times when he was pointing, saying, "Raw, put the ball here," moving into positions, pulling Rice out of position, and that's what opened up space for Dembele because Dembele like to drop deep certain times, link up with the other brothers in the midfields, and then that's what opened up the space for the wide men like Doué or you got Skelly in it playing out wide. That's what hurt them. They didn't know who to stick with because PSG is so fluid. So I know, like they're saying, "Oh, it's only half time. It's 1-0, red tear." PSG at the back, mad comfortable, playing out from the press. I was impressed. I'm not gonna lie. When they were playing, when Arsenal were trying to rugby tackle them, press them to the floor, their man's played all the way through it, and then before you know it, PSG had a chance on goal. So I don't know. It's looking kind of spooky for them, in my opinion. I'll be real.
Yeah, I agree on that part. It was spooky for Arsenal, man. Like at first, I think Arsenal had a good 20-minute period, 15-minute period when they came out in the second half. But it was like everything I found that they were more relying on was literally like a moment of like maybe from a set piece or PSG messing up rather than their own doing, basically, if that makes sense. Don't get me wrong, João Neves just done his job, man. What a centre mid's meant to do as a box-to-box is recover well and obviously put your body in the way and make some last challenges. That's the way of football. By the way, PSG, for me, I don't know if any Arsenal fans are in there because this seems a little bit less like a banter thing, more like just talking on the game. PSG just looked like they were more up for it a little bit. Fabian Ruiz wanted that game more than ever. For me, him and Vitinha and João Neves were just the perfect trio going on at the moment. And I said this by the way. You know what they're liking me to, yeah? I said this, yeah. It kind of reminded me of Man City when they had David Silva, Fernandinho, and that. You know the midget midfielders that everyone thinks, oh, but they're midgets. But look how, but try and get the ball off them. I guarantee they'll work hard. You know, when they had that trio, who was the other one? It was Fernandinho, David Silva, and there was that other one. It probably could be KDB. It could be even KDB to a degree. KDB, Except the difference is Fabian Ruiz isn't KDB. He's just a lot more tidy with it. Do you know what I mean? So that's it really. So my whole thing is just that, you know what, again, what I'm trying to say, if you heard any of that, you lot just got outclassed, my bro. And I think you've underrated PSG. And the fact that some Arsenal fans now would say, I think Real Madrid, you get the respect out of that, but to say that you want Barcelona, I think Barcelona might even be that little bit much better than PSG as well, and they got a more potent attack.
They saw Real Madrid and they got catfished, didn't it? That's basically what happened. They got gassed. Then man,
you can't hear us. You can't hear us.
Oh, is it? Oh, shame. Oh, that's a shame.
But go on, continue.
Yeah. The audio's still fucked.
Sounds like a robot, boy.
Yeah, you tried it, girl, man. You tried, man. Don't worry. You know what? Let me try attempt. Let me call hooks. Anyways, Lewis, as you were saying, continue a little bit. Let me make some calls. That's who you really want.
I was saying, in spite of that, like the first goal just added to all of it. I feel like conceding so early, it shell shocked the Arsenal players and also the Arsenal fans. Because we were told there was going to be a fortress. You had Arteta talking about bring the energy and everything. That goal took the energy away. Let's call it what it is. It took the energy away. They're like, oh shit. Yo, we're 1-0 down. The fuck? And they didn't know how to react. PSG just had them. They were just like playing them like puppets. It took them about 30 minutes to try and get some composure back into the game. But they're not used to it. It's their third semi-final, so don't blame them.
Yeah, that chance that Martinelli, them man there had, I said,
which one? The one who shot straight at the keeper, or the one that he sharp and landed at Spurs?
No, it's a good save, to be fair, from Don. He should score, obviously, in that situation, but I think Donnarumma made a couple of good saves last night, man. You got to give him.
He just took too long to like shoot.
He made it obvious.
For a little too long.
The corner, like, yeah, I'm saying, he put all the skies on it, made it bait. But yeah, it was a good save from Donnarumma. He got a good hand to it, got down to the bottom corner, saved it. I was talking about the second one, by the way. But yeah, them man had chances they could have put away, but so did PSG. So PSG could have won 2 or 3.
PSG should have had a penalty for me as well, I can't lie. I thought it was a penalty. You know, because I got it.
Wait, set piece again, Ole never worked out, man.
How funny was it when Arteta told that fucking guy to sit down? The set piece coach. What's he called? Jova or something. That Jova man was out there like giving tactical instructions, and Arteta just sort of sit down.
Guess he's coming on.
You big sausage. He should have heard him, man. He's fucking out. He's embarrassed him. He's embarrassed, man.
Have we just got a front of shirt sponsor?
Huh?
What?
Apparently
there's some exclusive that we've got a front of shirt sponsor till the end of the season. Bro, there's like 4 games left.
The end of the season.
Really?
Oh, that's mad.
Oh,
What's
really?
The point of that?
By the way, we got a special guest jumping on.
Yo, I don't get us, bro.
We got a special guest jumping on in the next 5 minutes. But yeah, man, be honest with yourselves. The way you lot have seen PSG move against Liverpool, Aston Villa, guys in the chat, let me know as well. Do you really think Arsenal are going to make it through, even with Thomas Partey? Like, I know there's a good chance. Never say never.
No, because do you really believe that PSG are not going to score in the away in the return leg?
I think they would. You know what it.
I think they definitely score. So that means Arsenal need at least 2 goals just to take it to extra time.
Yeah, you know what? You probably got a good point there.
And I don't see Arsenal. I think Arsenal's going to struggle to score 2 goals in that game.
Listen, if PSG score first, it's done. I'm sorry, it's done. It's over. It's over. It's because their front line is toothless, in my opinion. Their game plan should be get it to Saka. Just get it to Saka. Get it to Saka, because he looked like the one with the most threat when he was on the ball. He looked like he could do something. But other than that, the other 2, I don't believe in their source, man. I don't believe what they have up top. I'm just being honest. They need a striker. They knew they needed the striker. They ain't got a striker.
Yeah.
It's happened at the wrong time, innit? Like where they've ended up. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and look, PSG ain't really got a striker like that either, but their front line is just ridiculous. So they can afford to like not have a striker and be vicious. Kevin Scalia on his day, Doué's linking up with the midfield, doing like little party tricks. I know it wasn't always coming off, but like he's got enough to kind of cause
He's got really good potential, that kid.
Yeah, he's 19.
But you know what? But the same way Luis Enrique showed trust to Doué, who's been in and out of the team a little bit. Barcola's been in and out of the team a bit as well. Blah 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 blah. Is the same way I feel like they should have trusted maybe Wanyeri a little bit more. You're at home, go for the attack. You're better than Martinelli. Come on, man. It's not working. Throw him on a little bit earlier. Not that you want to rely on a kid, but he's got something more about him. Even when he came on the pitch for the first minute, it looked like he was causing a little something. Oh, hello.
I wait a minute.
You don't. And by the way, he
wait.
doesn't hide.
Wait a minute. I just
You're right,
need to, wait. Okay, one thing's been confirmed. Yeah.
Okay.
Ash.
No. Listen, low hanging fruit. No. Easy target.
Ash,
Ash,
I knew. Wait. What up is that? What up is no? Wait. Hold up a minute. Ash, slow down.
Come on,
wait.
First. Hey, listen.
Slow down.
Hey,
Slow down. So I need to know what top is that. I need to know.
It's half time.
Bro, I need to know what top that is.
Have a bit of gold on it. Be easy, bro. Look.
What top? What? No. What top is that? What top is that?
Look, relax, bro. Look.
What top is it? What top is it? There's no badge. Okay, cool. I can't believe that Arsenal lose a game and all of a sudden, Never a Foul Studios just casually got a PSG top just hanging there. I didn't even know they had one. And then obviously you got Carefree Lewis pulling up in the PSG top. Everyone's a wee man now. I hear it. Everyone's a wee man. I hear it.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Carefree.
Bonjour, s'il vous plaît. All of them things there. Je m'appelle halftime Hawks blood. Let's go, man. What we saying? God, I know you might want to cook. Let's go.
You said to me on Monday that Timber never get cooked, innit?
He didn't get cooked.
Oh.
He didn't get cooked.
He didn't get cooked. I thought
he didn't get cooked.
Fucking destroyed in that first half off Crouch.
He didn't get cooked. Kvaratskhelia gave him a hard time, but he didn't get cooked.
I thought he got fucking rinsed in that first half.
Next agenda. Come on, let's go.
Odegaard's fucking shit. Martinelli shit. Trossard shit. Marino
100%.
shit in midfield.
100%.
Your manager's shit. Jordan got smacked by the manager.
I said set piece coach shit.
What else?
No, go on. This is you.
I mean, I've just named like 90% of your football club, bro.
No, man, let's go, man. It's obviously you, man. Get your time to shine. You know, Arsenal fan here. Go on, let it. I'm disappointed. What's going on?
Rice is shit in the 6.
So, Hooks, how are you feeling coming out of that? I want to know your specific mindset. Is it over? Do you feel like it's over, but you don't want to say it's over, or do you still feel like genuinely confident that you're turning it around?
I'm still confident we'll go through. Like, by the way, for as good as PSG played, for as much as they played Arsenal off the park, they only got one goal. It's only 1-0. And if anybody thinks that Arsenal's gonna go through this tie scoring 0 goals, by the way, it's time to lay down the spice. It's time to put down the pipe. Yeah, because it's mad. Yeah. So look, I didn't expect Partey coming out of the midfield to absolutely discombobulate everything, but it did. But it's cool because second leg he'll be back, and we'll just go back to seeing certain things that have made us as strong as we have been in recent weeks and months in the Champions League, which is Marino back up top, Declan Rice back in the 8. Simple. It's just that simple. So yeah, you know, we lost. We have to hold that. We played really poorly, but as poorly as we did play offensively, I think we were still pretty good defensively. You know, they didn't have that many clear-cut chances. We did limit them quite a bit. They're big. Let's be fair. As much as you know, good, you got the goal. It was a hit and hope thing. You know what I mean? Came off man shin and all that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just go and do the same thing over in Paris. And when we go up to Paris, yeah, bare croissants and all them
Well,
things
like
there,
the actual cauldron.
bare pastries. It's fine, bro. I've been to the Spanish cauldron already. I'll go to the French cauldron.
No,
Yeah.
that's the Fugazi fake one. Like France.
Oh, now it's fake. Oh, now
No,
it's fake.
bro.
Oh, now it's
French
fake. Now it's fake.
French
Now it's
crowds are different. Come on, bro.
Now it's
French
fake.
crowds are different.
Now it's fake. Now it's fake.
Are we gonna pretend PSG ain't going to be a cauldron compared
Hey,
to
look.
the Bernabeu?
Well, do you know what? Yeah, do you know the thing is, yeah, like
I've
I don't-
done Lille
like,
away. Forget even PSG. They're
like,
nuts.
I know they're nuts, and you know it seems like the cauldron didn't really have much effect when you know they've lost other games this season at their ground. So like, do you know what I mean? No, it don't mean nothing to
Against
me.
other French teams.
Yeah, it don't mean nothing to me, bro. Like, do you get what I'm
more
saying?
used to it. I mean, for your lot going there 1-0 down, then if you lot get an early goal, that PSG crowd won't go quiet.
Yeah, it's
Unlike
fine.
you.
Hey, our
Hey,
like,
Hooks, what did you say on KG show, by the way?
our crowd was shit.
Arteta said, "Bring the energy," and
Yeah,
What
our crowd
what did you say on KG's channel?
what did I say?
Yeah, what did you say? Did you say
What did
anything?
know.
I don't know. You
Oh,
told me
no.
on chat now. I was always like, I don't know what you said. That's why I'm asking you. Did you say anything?
No. It's just me and KG have locked in a reaction to the second leg because he thinks Arsenal going out, and I know that we're not. So, by the way, hold that. Do you know what? Yeah, the maddest thing is, yeah, the absolute maddest thing is, yeah, everybody's lost their brain cells because everybody thinks Arsenal being 1-0 down in a 2-leg tie means that Arsenal is out. Everybody's lost brain cells. And I hear it. Like, man want to do the knee-jerk reaction type settings. I hear it, but it's calm. like I said on my stream this morning, if man want to find the Arsenal fans that are doing out crash outs and all of that, by the way, I'm the wrong Arsenal fan, innit? Because I know how football works. And I know that 1-0 down in a 2-legged tie is not that mad. I've seen teams come back from 3-4-0 down. So
Are you a comeback team?
am I come back? I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
Big up yourself, man, because I think I've got about 15 receipts from this little part. So you know what? And the thing is, even if it comes true, it will be respect as well at the same time. You know how it works both ways. Did you remember everything that you said before the game?
Yeah.
We got a bit of a compilation, but because we ain't got 300 likes, 350, I can't run it. By the way. So that's up to you guys in the comments. If you like the video,
man, I'm moving like Martinelli. Hit the likes. What is this? Run up the likes, chat.
You're ruthless, man. The baddest thing is,
I've been waiting weeks for this moment, man.
I want to know. I want to hear about Odegaard.
Oh yeah, let's cook this guy.
Yo, one
I
of my
wanna hear
panelists on the
about
hate
Odegaard.
along told me that he was playing. That's the first time I noticed him.
I
Dead
want
ass,
to
I didn't clock him
hear
45
about Odegaard from someone. Maybe an Arsenal fan. I don't know about you, Lewis or LB. Do you want to hear about
Not
Odegaard?
me. I barely clocked he was playing, so I'm gonna need
Actually-
someone else.
Well,
Yeah,
LB, do you want to hear about Odegaard? Actually, want to hear about Odegaard?
We need to hear about Odegaard, man.
We need to hear about Odegaard, man. Hooks, I think we should hear about Odegaard, man.
God.
Yeah, man. Captain fantastic.
You know, I won't lie. Yeah, someone came into my stream. Someone came into my stream this morning. Yeah, and their name was Captain Milkybar. Yeah, and it had Odegaard Milkybar kid. Yeah, it was so funny. No, Odegaard. Yeah, like look, this is another thing as well. Like, because like every pretty much, well, I won't say every, but like maybe 90 to 95% of Arsenal fans were saying it was pretty much 10 men versus 11 in the Real Madrid ties, yeah. But it just made it worse having Partey not there against PSG, because now it's like raw. Do you know what? I'll be fair, like Declan Rice he might as well just played in midfield by himself. You might as well just play there. Like there was no point Odegaard or Marino being there. They might as well just stood on the side of the pitch, because he did everything. He did the 6, he did the 8, he did the 10, bro. He actually looked like, you know what? I wanna win this. He's the only one in the midfield that looked like he wanted to win it. So, but Arteta needs to hold that because he's moving like a pussy, old man. Because I can't believe he didn't make any changes to the midfield until the 90th minute. I still can't.
No, he made change to your defense instead.
Yeah, exactly. He made a defensive change, which like, all right, cool. Maybe his thinking was, if I bring on Ben White, you know, he more overlaps, so maybe that will allow.
I think Tim was carrying a little bit of a knock. That was the worry,
and all of that. But I just can't believe it took him to the 90th minute for him to bring on Ranieri, because it's at that point, it's like you might as well have just kept Odegaard on. Like, there's 5 minutes left of the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many changes that he could have made at like the 60th minute, half time, 70th minute, 75th minute, but he's you know what? He's gonna die on his sword. He's gonna die. Yeah, he's gonna
die.
But you was very positive. I don't. You know what? Do I sound stupid when I say this? You don't believe in your manager that much, yeah. But you wanted to be positive about your team, but you don't believe in your manager that much. But yet you're positive again. I'm gonna say again, you're positive about your team. But if he loses this one, you want him sacked. It kind of, for me,
you keep on saying positive.
Yeah, but you said yesterday, by the way, no, you said sorry for being positive about my club, or positive fan about my club, or something like that. But I don't know if you don't believe in a manager, how do you get over the line?
Because I believe in the team. I believe in the team. I don't need to believe in the manager.
So you don't believe Arteta had anything?
And the thing is, I don't have full faith. Like I feel like you can support your club without having full faith in anyone.
Yeah, of course you can. No, of course you can. Bro, I'm not gonna sit here and debate you how to support your club in it. Yeah, but I just think it's like kind of contradictory.
And the thing is as well, like I've been mad consistent this season in saying if you don't win me a major, you deserve to be sacked. So if anything, I'm actually sticking to my threshold. So again, I think it's another way.
Wait, deserve to be sacked, or do you want him sacked?
Ooh.
Both.
What bit both?
Okay.
Both.
LB, the other LB, 1998. It says Nico O'Reilly versus 100 Grillers. Who'd win? But respectfully, if I say something, yeah, I'm gonna be deemed a racist in it. So I'm gonna leave it to you know what? I need to switch the panel around a little bit. You know what? Never mind. The left side of the panel, in it. You lot, anyone answer that?
Answer what?
Nico, right?
We'll skip past that part. Hook's last 6 semi-finals, Arsenal haven't scored. Is that true?
Records are there to be broken.
Your own records.
Yeah, but these are your own records, though, isn't it?
Yeah, records are there to be broken.
6 semi-finals in general.
Yeah, last six semi-finals, Arsenal haven't scored a goal.
That's doo-doo. Shout out to Captain Erdogwash. Captain Erdogwash. How about Martin Overdraft? How about that, man? That's what he's been relying on. But yeah, man. Talk to me more about Odegaard as well and Arteta, yeah? Do you feel like you need a new captaincy change?
Yeah.
Like next season? Because I only look at one captain in your team at the moment. And you know who I'm going to talk about, innit? It's the one that's injured. It's the one that's injured at the moment.
Oh, no, for me, it's Rice, man. Rice is already my captain.
Rice for me, innit?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. I think Gabriel.
I prefer my captain. This is me personally now. I prefer my captain to be in the middle of the park.
What the
I
one that
I hear the Gabriel shout. I hear the Gabriel shout, but I prefer my captain to be in the middle of the park.
Captain
No,
Company.
I actually prefer mine to be a centre half, but in your situation, I'd give it Rice.
The better captains as well. Ruben Diaz, you could say Company, Terry, to a degree as well. I can't really say Gary Neville. I don't think he was that great of a captain. Who else am I missing out? I'm missing out quite a lot of people here.
Wait, are you naming good captains?
Yeah, that have been centre backs. There's been loads at centre mids though. You know what it is? It's because the captain at centre back's got a whole view of the whole pitch as well. Do you get what I mean? I know, and that's all that is. But who am I to really say? I don't know. Ferdinand Vidic, really good captain. Vidic, maybe. Yeah, of course. Vidic was my captain, I suppose. Set an example. I like it being a centre back personally. The one that usually baffled me was the goalkeepers.
Yeah.
That's the position I don't get. But yeah, Dan Burn, good captain. Trips, sometimes, good captain. Azpilicueta, amazing captain for me. But yeah, anyway, that's just another debate for another part. Funny
Yeah,
old game though. Nico Williams is miraculously healthy to play against Man United tomorrow. Not that I actually really care too much, but you know the captain. No, sorry, the player that you lot wanted, Arsenal. I don't know if you wanted him, Hooks, specifically, but Arsenal been linked to quite heavily. Allegedly wants 400 grand per week.
Jeez.
Above. He wants over
Above.
400.
Oh wait, you're linked to him as well. A touch.
Yeah,
Lewis. Yeah.
What, pounds?
Brother.
Yeah, he wants over 400k
Maybe
a week. Bin.
Hooks, let me ask you whether it's pounds, dollars, or euros. Does it matter?
Are you paying?
That's true. Actually, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't really matter.
Hey,
But that's crazy, you know. 400. Wait, does he think that Barca would give him that amount of money?
No, I think he. All right, my take on Nico Williams is I don't believe he wants to leave Spain. And if he's going to leave Spain, he's going to ask for a hefty fee. If he goes to Barcelona, he'd reason more with the fee because he's staying. He's not actually that far away from home, technically. That's just my whole thinking of it. He gets to play with Yamal, a couple of his teammates, Pedri, all of them, man.
He's not getting 400. He's not getting 400.
He's not getting that. I don't know what he's on at the moment, but at Bilbao they pay him a very nice wage, and they're probably willing to up it if they need to, if they believe in him. I don't think he's worth that wage though, considering you have to pay a certain fee for him. What's his release clause? Every Spanish player's got basically a release clause, right?
Yeah, but the 400k a week, how much is that in a year, bro? How much do you have to shell out every year for that?
Wait, he wants that Salah money.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
he'd be getting like just over 40 million a year.
Well, you can't give that to a guy that's got 5 goals, 5 assists in the league.
Exactly. There you go. Spot on.
And then creating mad chances.
You just can't do that.
Sorry,
innit?
Net, bro. Like, leave him there, man. Leave him in Spain.
Do you still want him?
I mean, me personally, like, I don't care about like how much my club pays someone for their wages, as long as the wages that they're paying doesn't impact their ability to go and sign other people. So as long as like giving him 400k a week didn't impact us, I don't know, signing a striker or signing another 10 or signing another defender or signing another 6, then I'll honestly, I couldn't give 2 shits.
You know what is with me for Nico Williams, yeah? Just for the bar, the few games I watched, you can go look at stat-wise as well if you want to. Bro, the guy's passing, yeah, and in possession, he fucking smells. He smells hard. Like he's like, you know that old, I'm not even gonna say it, but he just stinks of arse in it. That's all I'm gonna say in it. That's in that part. But if you're gonna stink of arse in that department, at least supply me with something else in it. At least, whether it's goals and assists, and if not, how good are you at taking on your man? And that's one thing he probably does thrive in for me a little bit. He's really good when it comes to dead ball and taking on his guy. He's very good in it. That's it. And he's got a lot of room to grow into as well. Kind of like a Spanish Madoike, for real.
That's mad. Funny, by the way.
What are you saying, bud?
Bro.
Can we get? Did you count how many arm waves that Arteta made yesterday for the crowd?
Bro, Martinelli missed the sitter and he's doing this.
Yeah.
He was someone else missing. They were G'ing up. There was someone else who was G'ing up the crowd.
Odegaard, obviously.
Raya done it as well.
Someone else.
Raya done it a few times.
Raya, I think it was Raya.
Was it Raya? Yeah, no, but to be fair, that was a mad save when he got down to his right. That was a mad save. To be fair.
It was a mad save.
But still, the way man would, do you know what it is? If Martinelli was a gunman, he's bagging bare goals, and cool, he misses one sitter. It's like, G the crowd up because the next one he's bagging. But Donny is known for missing them type of chances in big moments. Like known for it. So for me, it would piss me off because it's like, bro, you're not, brother. Don't G me. Don't G me up. Like, bro, like, and I'm not saying this because I'm picking on Arsenal. Like, bro, if Nunes did that, it'll piss me off, bro. It'll piss me off. Like, if Nunes misses a sitter in the semi-final when I'm 1-0 down and and we're getting beaten up, so fucking G me up, brother. I'll lose my mind, innit? Like, No, don't G me up, bro. Please don't.
But this is Arsenal. Like this is Arsenal's fault, though, man. Because like the ballot system has fully like killed off.
Killed it off. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
What do you mean?
agree.
Like, so basically, the ballot system it's done a few things. So it's essentially made it like very difficult for like large groups of people to like go together. Do you know what I mean? And like, sit in the same area,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So, like, it's hard to build up atmosphere in the stadium because, like, even the last few times that I've gone there, like, the people are like at most like there's like 2 or 3 people that it looks like they know each other in it. Other than that, it's just a whole bag of strangers. And then it's like, I don't know, like, it's like, what did Arsenal expect? Like, because if you go back to I think it was the 22-23 season, the Ashburton Army, the allocation that they had, it was enough to like, cool, if the whole stadium isn't rocking, you just had that one part that was like, you could hear the drums, you could hear the rah, 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 all of that, the flares going on. But their allocation has been chefed up so much that literally, if we're not scoring or not winning, brother, you could read a book and not be distracted, bro. Like, it literally does.
But before the game, the Emirates was beaten off, bro. Like before the game, the stadium was rocking. Even at the Madrid game, the atmosphere was crazy. Obviously, I weren't there, but I'm saying that you could hear it. Atmosphere was mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't get me wrong. There is truth to what you're saying in terms of the balloting. Like, because even as I said, like, Anfield hasn't been as
It's
loud.
intentional though. It's intentional though, because think about it, yeah.
Like, I've been to Anfield, it hasn't been as loud at recent times as I've previously been at times. But I've obviously, but I don't know, man. I think for that particular game yesterday, I don't know, man. I think it's just the French ultras, They're on it. They're just mad, innit? Like, they're just So it's like you know what I'm saying? When you see them, man, it's gonna feel a bit like a library at times. Like they didn't stop singing all game.
That's like thing as well, you know. Do you know who's like that? The Dynamo Zagreb man, them.
Yeah.
Dynamo Zagreb man, them. When I went to that game, the whole time, tops all off. I'm like, raw, these man, like energy on a million for the whole game, bro. 3-0 down, bro, crazy.
Bro, them man, bro. When we faced, I think was it Red Star? Yeah, bro. It was cold. You know, in the group stages, it's still winter in the group stages, bro.
It's mad,
bro. It's winter, and you've got man doing back in their tops off at like -1 degrees and that, like this. You know what I'm saying? Doing all of this stuff. Like, man are shaking their belly and that with the Red Star painted on their belly, going like that. I'm like, bro, and it's cold, bro. It's cold.
And you know what?
Real cold. Like,
it's cold. And you know what? Yeah, do you know what's mad? Yeah, but because their language is just mad aggressive by default. Yeah, it's just a mad aggressive language by default. Yeah, it just sounds like they're chanting them into war, bro.
Like, there's hooks, my guy.
But it's true. It's true though. Like, bro, you know them, man. Like, everybody's voice is husky, bro. Like, it's long. Like, it just feels like they're sending man into war, bro. It's crazy, man. Like,
was it Spartans?
Yeah, man.
What is your profession? I said,
yeah, bro, that's fully what it is, man. Like, you gotta think these are the man, that like they do UFC with bears, bro. Like, so it's dark, bro. Like, they're all pulling up into the ground, bro, dashing bare bottle. I didn't even know you could get that many bottles into the stadium, bro. Them man at no moment in the whole 90 minutes ran out of bottles, bro. So these Dynamo Zagreb man, I rate them still. Can't lie, I rate them man still. I rate their thing still. But the Arsenal thing is getting you know what? Yeah, the Arsenal atmosphere thing is coming to the point now where it's actually getting frustrating, because I know that if the ballot system wasn't in place, the atmosphere would be 10 times better. So I know that it's intentional, and part of it is probably the Arsenal hierarchy don't want large portions of fans that are against the manager or against the ownership to link up in the ground and start doing up protests, and that's probably part of the whole kind of limiting that the ballot system does. So yeah, man,
get more families in though. I thought we need to get more kids in, more kids involved, made it like kid-friendly environment.
Yeah, try to do the Marvel thing. Yeah, I hear it. The Marvel,
they're trying to make money that way, innit? Bring your kids,
but
and
it's dead, man.
Uncle, and auntie, and they make
it's dead. It's dead, and more for tourists as well. Like obviously, I got nothing against like international fans. I love my international fans, big them up. But the difference is like when the international fan comes to the game, bro, they're buying bare things in the shop, bare things, bare bread's getting spent. When, I don't know, brother from down the road that lives in Hornsey goes, maybe he'll buy a pint. Maybe he'll buy a pint. Do you know what I mean? Maybe. If you're lucky, you'll buy a pint. But he's probably been at the local pub and he's probably walking in off his head and doesn't need any more alcohol to watch the game. So it's all a money thing. That's all it is, really.
What's this thing? By the way, people, keep smashing the like button because I want to run this hooks clip, man. It's just heritage, isn't it? What's this Tifo thing? Am I the only one that hasn't clocked? Am I the only one that hasn't clocked this Tifo thing?
Yeah, have you not seen it? It's just a cannon with a red background. That's it. The little emblem. That's it. That was meant to scare PSG fans, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Normally when you go to stadium, you see flares,
intimidating and all that. Intimidating.
Yeah, you see like the pride. It's the biggest game of their life, biggest semi-final since I don't know 6 years, whatever it was. And then they just come up with a red flag with a little white cannon, and that was it.
No, but I heard that there was another Tifo, but the club didn't allow it, and the club gave him that. That's what I heard, didn't it? Like whether it's true or not, I don't know. But like, I would like to believe that whoever's organizing the Tifos doesn't turn up to a fucking semi-final in the Champions League with just a cannon, bro.
It's mad, bro. It's mad cheap budget, like.
Bro, with just a cannon, bro. Like,
just a cannon, bro.
Bro, just a cannon. Like, what are we doing? Like, do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. I like. This.
Interesting.
Oh, I swear.
Yeah. Interesting. Continue though, Hooks. Continue.
Like,
interesting.
Do you know what? But I don't know. It just feels like. No, it just feels like the club don't want to go to the final, bro. That's what it feels like. It feels like the club just don't want to win it, bro. Because like,
speak your pain, man. Speak your pain, man.
Like, I don't know. Like, why? Okay, for one, why is there only that Tifo? You get it? Why is there only that Tifo? Like, why can't man do up flares? Like, why can't man have man with like speakerphones in there or bare drums or like? Why are we not allowed to like make it some mad, like ferocious, like
cannon,
like cold? You know what I mean? Like, let's be real, yeah. Obviously, those that don't know, like those that are from London don't know, but like the Arsenal stadium is in ends, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of ends, man, that support Arsenal, bro. If you let all of them, man, in the stadium, bro, the atmosphere is mental. It's going off, bro. Like, we're on the all of that. Like, there's Arsenal fans that would fully, like, them man go to the pub, geezer, all of that. They'll swing these PSG brothers. Like, why are we not allowed to just make it like some UFC stadium, bro, or some boxing stadium? Like, why does everything have to be Marvel Cineverse, bro? Why does everything gotta be fucking for gaming and getting overweight, blood? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why everything needs to be so family friendly, bro. It's not a bun the family, bro. If you want to do the family, go Fort Park or something, bro. This Champions League semi-final, bro. We should have pulled out all the stops to make those PSG players be nervous. Them man were calm, and I think it showed in the first, like, especially the first 10 minutes, yeah. But it was like we was the away team.
Yeah.
It was like we was the waiting. We was nervous. We was nervous at our ground. We wasn't comfy in our own ends.
You get me? Soft play, mad.
Yeah, we wasn't comfy in our own ends. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, man. But like, look, we've put like, I guess thankfully the only real positive that I can take from this whole like debacle is that it's only 1-0. Literally, it's only 1-0. It could have been 3, it could have been 4, and then that's like cool, tie done. And then I'm even questioning, should we even like, is it worth paying for the flights over there? Send man on the Eurostar, might be cheaper, or maybe by ferry or something.
Oh no, it's gonna be more expensive. They always do it by expensive. Like they always run up the extra, knowing that the game's, you know, it's gonna be in the next week, so prices go up on a certain day. They do all the time.
But it's just
that's why people book early. This waving to the fans every 2 minutes getting embarrassing. Yeah. Arsenal are getting weird. Did you see that cannon?
Yeah, but you see the waving thing. Yeah, the whole like. Do you know what
everyone does it, yeah, but it's just
there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's a consistent trying to. The fans should just know, like brother, like your team are asking for you, you know, a little bit, you know, a little bit momentum or something, and it's just
on that. Don't ask for me, bro. Do something on the pitch that makes me make noise, bro.
Yeah, but this is why
you're paying your good money. You're paying your good money. Do something, kind of thing.
Yeah,
true. You're paying a bomb. You're paying a bomb for that. By the way, I think Lee spent a bomb going to that game. By the way, yeah, and it's like, brother, like he's probably thinking, what have I done?
Bro, could have watched it on the TV, had the same experience.
That's mad. That's mad. It's dark.
Sky Sports membership. Could have just
Their fans that actually took to the game around their neck. Big up. Was that yard man that done that, edit? He took the boots. He took his boots to the game once.
Bro.
Yeah, he took his boots, tied the laces, and had the boots around it. Like he said, "I'm ready to play."
Just in case.
But then the Arteta should have brought him on, bro. Cause somebody needed to come on.
I can't lie. That's killing me.
And when Arteta gets sacked, who gets the dog?
A man said, "Get warm," and the man.
But who's getting a dog? Hooks, do you want a dog? Do you want win?
No.
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Like we need to stop like fantasizing over this dog, bro. It's a dog. By the way, I've never known so many people to care about a fucking animal, bro. Like it's just it's a dog, bro. Like dog was man's best friend until Arsenal got one, and now apparently all we can do is talk about the dog, bro. Like we have a dog at our ground. Like those of you that have dogs understand that dogs actually help to regulate human emotions, bro.
So
it is what it is.
Yeah. So are you saying that Wynn's going to be a free agent?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe you get me all like famous man go get press conference like passes and go ask Arteta, bro.
Can I have the dog
if you want it? I don't know. Ask him.
Safe. I'm confused. I thought this is already over since you already beat a trophyless Madrid. Chest caving Hooks.
Well, you say trophyless Madrid. They've already won 2 trophies this season. Hold that, pussy. Big up for the money, though.
By the way, this is Hooks.
Hey, I'm not afraid anymore. I said I'm not afraid anymore.
So cool. You know my thing. My thing is we're winning the UCL, innit? That's my thing.
You believe that shit?
So the wee man, they're coming to the Emirates today. Hope they bring some croissants because we're just gonna be feasting, bro. Like it's that simple, man. Like
No.
Do you know what this is the way that I put it, yeah, bro. I've already won the thing, innit? Like, you get me? I already defeated the final boss. Like, I already, traveled all around the Johto region, collecting, you get me, my gym badges, you get me, training up my Pokemon. I went to the Pokemon League. I defeated the Pokemon Master, and now man want me to be worried about facing the second gym leader, bro. Like it's just not how it works, bro. Already defeated the final boss. 15 UCLs and that heritage, heritage and that already clarted them, man. Like you get it.
So who you trying to convince, yourself or us?
No, I'm good, but I'm just telling you my experience. Like the last few days, like everyone's talking to me like they actually really rate PSG, but it's just opium. They're just watching a team that plays nice football, and going, "Oh man, that's why they're gonna beat Arsenal because of nice football." But people don't actually realize. Yeah, let's have an honest conversation here.
I never said anyone that's tuned in. I never said Arsenal are losing. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk to Hooks.
You know what? How about this? Arsenal gonna draw.
Hey, who's winning today?
Who you want? Arsenal gonna draw. PSG are amazing. Arsenal gonna draw.
I think Arsenal are going to get edge it. Maybe win by 1 goal or a draw.
No, we're gonna draw. We're gonna draw because PSG are the most amazing team in Europe. They play the best football.
No. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them.
That's what people want to hear.
Much later.
I don't know about confidence. I've said from the get-go, if we do not win this game tonight, we're out. If we win by any score, we're through. We're out, bro. We're out.
I'm holding hope, like I said from the beginning. I think 1-0 it's
1-0.
That 1-0
enough to take back. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, man.
It's not the end of the world, but it's a bad performance. The performance was shit. The performance was fucking shit, bro. From the fucking manager not subbing fucking players on what 80 fucking minutes. Not bringing up. But that's the change it, right?
But that's the thing that's worse than the performance is the fact that like he didn't change anything at any point in the game.
To change the game. The game was there.
Hooks, you're pretending like you don't see this every week.
That's the problem, though. Like,
you're pretending you don't see him do this every week, bro.
No, but I'm talking about this game specifically.
Yeah, Hooks. He does this every week. Why are you pretending now when the bench stinks?
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
No.
We'll show you do it to close the distance. This is not over.
It's the music that got me, bro.
That's so dark. So, jokes. You see, I understand. Like for me, I haven't crashed it on Arsenal, mad innit? Even last night. I know you weren't there and that, but I didn't really crash it on you, man, too tough because it's the first leg, innit? Like we've seen crazy things happen in the second leg, but come on, bro. Is there any form of concern? Is there any, or are you just confident that second leg?
Do you reckon PSG are the best in the country because they play?
I'm still confident that we're going through. The only time my confidence will change is if somehow this
they have no heritage, so I think they're capable of bottling anything. But carry on.
This idiot manager decides to play Partey against Bournemouth and he ends up getting injured. Then that's the only time that I'll be like, cool. It's dark because for me, we need.
And they can't score first. They can't score first.
Yeah, if they score first, then it's
dark. Turn the TV off.
It's looking
dark. Yeah, it's dark. It's dark.
Nah,
if they score first, 100%. It's dark.
So
don't get me wrong. Like I'm confident that we will go through, but obviously being 1-0 down, like there's every opportunity that we could go there, draw 0-0, but drawing 0-0 is not enough. We could go there, we could draw 1-1. Drawing 1-1 is not enough.
That's what I thought. I mean, like, but yeah, it's
so.
not.
So it's what it is. Like now we're really at the point now where them man just have to go and prove to everyone that they're not on a joke man thing. I can't control that. Doesn't matter what I say. You know what I mean? I could say, PSG are going to beat us 5-0 at their ground, but they might not. Do you know what I mean? It has absolutely nothing to do with what I say. But do you know what I mean? I can say whatever I want. It's really about these Arsenal players. Like, do they want it? Odegaard came out and said something about, oh, we're going to give it all the gas. So then I better see you do something in the next leg.
Does it piss you off when Odegaard does the mouthpiece thing for Arsenal?
Yeah.
Because he's not performing. Because it feels like it's like take your own advice kind of thing.
Yeah,
Or do you kind of more sympathize with your captain at the moment?
No, fuck him, man. I've had enough of it. Like this season, I'm not gonna go as far to say that he can't be a better player or he can't change, because I think like on just a talent level, I think he's a good footballer, but he's just not in reality. He's not showing it on the pitch, innit? And I think maybe it might be one of them scenarios where if the armband is taken away from him, he won't have that added responsibility, that added pressure, and maybe he plays with a bit more freedom. And maybe he's just someone that's not meant to be a captain, innit? That might just be what it is. But like, I don't know, man. Like even like in the game, every free kick we had, I was like, why the fuck is this brother standing at the free kick?
I said the same thing.
One free kick.
And he lost that. He lost that privilege time ago. He lost that.
And the first free kick that thing took, Rice, it was a goal, but it was offside. Safe.
Yeah. Imagine that. Set piece, you know.
Yeah, oh god, you're on mute, Hawks. Oh, you're on the phone. You on the phone?
Yeah, I think
yeah. I forgot I was gonna kind of say I lost my train of thought in it. So I was gonna say,
go on.
I was gonna say I wanted to ask him a certain question and ask him, do you reckon PSG are the best in the world because they play the best football, and got one of the better teams? That's all I kind of wanted to know in it. And then,
know what?
I wanted to know from your thoughts now that do you put a little bit more respect on PSG? That little bit more.
I always respected them. I just didn't fear them, and I still don't fear them. I don't understand. We're not gonna paint this image of Hawks that didn't respect PSG as a footballing outfit, because I know that they play football, bro. I know that they play good football. I was actually one of the first few people that was like, "Raw, Vitinha's a bad boy." So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. That's not the narrative.
You also said the wee man and that, and then
the wee man because they come from France. If they, I don't know.
Yeah, but like you come from France, but at the end of the day, like you know what I'm saying, like the bottom line.
Are we gonna sit here and pretend that no one on this panel has ever trolled a team before?
No, of course. But then you see, when you troll a team and get beaten up, obviously we're gonna have to. We didn't get beaten up, Larry. We didn't get beaten up. Bro, I know
it's 1-0. Brother, it's 1-0. It's 1-0.
Listen, I know you man have spoken about that black lumberjack, but you know what I'm saying.
It's 1-0. It's relaxed.
Yeah, but you said that black lumberjack's never got done up before.
He didn't get bodied in this game. So
you know what though with Timber, he's allowed for once. He's allowed a bad game, no. You know what I mean? He's allowed that.
You're allowed to have a bad game. You know, the biggest game of the Emirates era.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but
he didn't get cooked.
That's what I was saying. But the occasion, it's not the time.
But he didn't get cooked though. So
no, he got a little bit injured, but he was getting done up though.
No, he didn't get cooked.
No, he was getting cooked. What? He wasn't getting cooked. He was having a tough time, bro.
Yeah, having a hard time.
And like Timberland,
are two totally different things.
And like Timberland, you only got bro seconds to say the word hesitating. Yeah, man, like Timberland, cuz.
Timberland of this year, though. Right?
Yeah, Timberland, Maybe you would say, I love you just the way you are. Man, like Timberland, baby girl, I'm about to lose my mind. Like
no, wait, Mons, you're doing it wrong. Mons, you're doing it wrong. You got to do the eye roll. You know when he's talking and do the eye roll, like, you know what's that?
Promiscuous girl, whoever you are,
you're not alone. Yeah. Hey, man, them. And them, this is going over to Mods. This is going to Mods' channel. This is going to Mods' channel. Spurs Kings tonight, all of that good stuff. It's going over to Monsters channel. Let's there's loads of you in here. Let's go over there, man. Good man.